take his horn away from him. All right, welcome back, everybody. If you didn't catch the JV game, we're working with a little bit of different equipment here this weekend, so bear with us. We got Kevin Netley on camera, Sean Trosper in the background, randomly screaming things.
Yeah. You don't know what to scream at.
Yeah. We got our varsity matchup here, Sioux City versus Kansas City. Varsity plays 3 17-minute periods. Just playing patty cake down there, I guess. Should be exciting to see what Sioux City does this year.
Yeah.
Obviously, they lost a couple pieces with Lachlan Jackson and Solma. There's still a lot of goals out there on the ice. Some good production. A lot of Team Midwest members. I think they had 5. So goal production, I don't think should be an issue. Should be.
Yeah. Shouldn't.
Shouldn't be. Some new faces. Mike, are these run clock?
Yeah.
So 17 minutes run clock. We'll do our best to keep you informed of how much time's left, and we forget sometimes. Kevin forgets. I don't forget.
What?
All right, we're going to start off here with Fitch taking the draw with Ector and Bauer. Patrick and Harder on D. Kansas City sends it to the zone to go for an ice. We'll take a face-off right away down in the Kansas City zone. Got a very vocal ref down there. I like that.
Yeah.
Helps me know what's going on so I don't get completely lost. All right, Fitch take draw again. Hector crashes in, kicks it out to Kansas City winger. Kansas City through the neutral zone. Hector rubs his man off the puck. Kansas City maintains possession, throws it down below the net. Harder on the puck. Up to Bauer. Bauer knocked down from behind. Out to Fitch. Fitch heels around. Gets it deep. That is an ice. A little too soon.
Yep.
A little too soon. Carson's just so excited to do that. He just couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait.
They were excited.
Down. Grant backhands it up to Dolman. Dolman looking. Puts the puck in deep. Head twist for the fourth check. Kansas City chips it out. Zone over to Ebner. Ebner to Patrick. Patrick up to Dolman. Dolman chips it in. Head twist. Chase. Possess. Puts a shot. Knocked away by the Kansas City goaltender. Chabanos keeps his own. Graham. Back to Ebner. Ebner kicking the puck up the ice. McCune steps in to help out. Egdorf chips it. Puck in the neutral zone. Kansas City gains the zone. Egdorf knocks his man off the puck. Chabanos takes possession. Tries to chip it up, knocked away by Kansas City. Kansas City maintains possession. Puck chipped up in the air, up and around behind the net. Ebner battling. Egdorf battling. Ebner comes in to help out. Kansas City comes out with it. Centers it. Knocked away. Kansas City knocks it out of the zone. Puck goes all the way down to the end. McCune gives chase. Egdorf following. Kansas City. Ooh, Dirk Schneider almost intercepts that thing at the blue line. Puck back to Patrick. Patrick to Harder. Harder tries to chip it through. Kansas City knocks it down. We got McCune. McCune gets knocked off the puck. Fitch chasing behind the net. Stick, poke, check, whatever you call it. Tries to center it. Tries to center it. Fitchy bodies him again. Back to Bauer. Bauer back to Harder. Harder moving up ice. Has the puck taken away from him. He regains it, loses it again. Kansas City tries to gain the zone. Patrick playing a good job by Patrick. Just staying with it. Chips it back out to Kansas City zone. Kansas City goes D to D. Kansas City tries to gain the zone. Patrick comes away with it. Patrick, backhand. Nice effort by Fitch. He almost threaded the needle there to Ector. Ector still chasing behind the net. Fitch intercepts. Good read by Carson Fitch. He's got a bouncy puck. Ector comes up with it. Good save. Patrick looking, shoot. Nice attempt by Patrick. I saw what he's doing there. That shooting lane closed. Trying to make the pass. Hedquist maintains possession of the puck. Knocks the guy off the puck. Chips it in deep, then chases. Kansas City up the wall. We just can't keep that zone. Hedquist sends it in deep off the Kansas City shin guard. Dolman. Puck goes in, bounces around. Graham gives chase. Kansas City on the half wall, looking far side. Enters Sioux City zone. Dunnigan tries to tap it out. Shot, wide right. Kansas City breaks out of their own zone. But Dolman was going to come away with that one. Still bodying. Puck back to Harder. Harder chips it back around. Dunnigan chases. Dolman's on it. Dunnigan comes away with it. Chips it back to Hedquist. Hedquist gets two-handed for his efforts. Harder chips it back around the net again, looking for Dolman. Dunnigan lays a body over to Hedquist. Graham keeps possession. Harder chips it up. Kept in the zone by Kansas City. Quick shot. Save. Patrick. Over to Graham. Graham tries to clear the zone. Kansas City once again maintains possession. Another save by Cam Patrick. Harder chips it up. Tipped out of play. We needed that whistle. Eleven minutes left in the first of three periods. 0-0. Gonna go with Chabanos, Ebner, McCune, Dirk Schneider, and Egdorf. Kansas City wants to face off back. Quick shot. Off a skate and goes above the net. Chabanos keeps bodying his man. Egdorf below the net helping out. Good battle down there. Kansas City comes away with it. Chips it down low again. Down in the corner. Centers it. Doesn't connect. Puck clears the zone. Dirk Schneider chasing. Kansas City goes far side. Puck over to Chabanos. Chabanos chips it back. Kansas City goes far side again. Just keeps flipping the ice on us. Got to stay patient. Kansas City sends it down deep. Enters the zone. Chabanos below the net. Looking. Chabanos and McCune. Jack over to Ebner. Ebner tries to chip it through. Intercepted. Nice job by Jack McCune. Taking that away. Chip and chase by Jack. It's him and Dirk Schneider into the zone. You got Fitch trailing. Tries to center it. Taken away by Kansas City. Kansas City breaks it out. Kansas City takes possession. Backhand. Patrick at the save. Harder, Fitch, Patrick, Ector, and Bauer. Face off over to Harder. Harder tries to chip it. Knocked down by a Kansas City player. Flips it out of the zone. That's not going to make it for an ice. Bauer on the forecheck. Fitch pressuring. Ector steps up. Puck just through Patrick's stick. Can't connect with Fowler on the pass. Harder with a little sauce, knocked down by Kansas City. Kansas City's just doing a good job being patient, just kind of hanging out, waiting for us to pass it to them. Kansas City, the shot deflected away by Patrick with the skate. Fitch working down below the net. Comes away with a nice job by Carson Fitch. Just sends it. I think he expected Hunter to cut across there. It's all right. We'll get a whistle there. All right, Dunnigan, Chabanos, Hedquist, Graham, and Dolman. 8:15 left in the first period. Running clock. Knocked down by Graham. Centers across the slot, over to Dolman's stick. Dolman puts on a move. Almost. One touch away. Dunnigan on the puck. He's going to take a charging penalty here. No, they're not going to call charging. They're going to call a cross check. He's still got that football mentality right now. Fresh off the field. Fresh off the field. Sioux City's going to go on a penalty kill here for 2 minutes. We're going to go Harder, Graham, Patrick, and Hedquist. Circle out to Kansas City point. D to D. Blocked away by Graham. Tucked below the net. Patrick battling. Nice little move by Kansas City. One-timer. Save. Harder battling below the net. Patrick steps down. Graham comes up with it. Get it clear here. No, Graham since it's the length of the ice. We're going to get a change here. Fitch, McCoon, Bauer. That's too many guys. I don't know if you know that. There we go. McCune comes off. Towed away by Fitch. Close offside. No call. Probably a good no call. Chipped up. We're going to have a 2-on-1. Fitch is going to beat this race or win this race. So, good play. Good effort. Just a little too far. Fitch very patient trying to get that puck over to Bauer. That Kansas City defenseman did a good job taking away that passing lane. Patrick plays it below the net. Sends it off. I think it's deflected by Kansas City. Sends it off the back of our own net, so the puck remains in our zone. Fitch is on it. Needs a clear. Poked away. Out of the zone. That's an off. Yep. 29, 28, 27 left on the penalty kill. 6 minutes left in the period. Strength. Dunnigan comes back on the ice. 5-on-5 hockey. Fitch go full pressure now. Intercepted. It's interference. Don't worry about it. Kicked back to Harder. Harder tries to connect with Fitch. Sent down, no ice. It was touched. Patrick on it. Patrick, Spinaroonie. Up to Graham. Graham to Harder. Harder, cross ice. Tried to get Bauer there, couldn't connect. Graham bodies his man. Kansas City sends it below the net. Harder. Up to Dolman. Dolman to Graham. Delayed offside. Touched up. Good. Kansas City gains the zone. Chips it in to Patrick. Patrick freezes it. Four minutes, 30 seconds left in the first period. Hedquist wins the faceoff. Back to Ebner. Ebner tries to backhand it over to Graham. Graham up to Dolman. Kind of battered around in the neutral zone a little bit. Chabanos comes back. Chips it away. Graham. Little sticky ice out there. Up to Dolman. Dolman through the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Dolman, a little toe drag. Backhand. Wide left. On the stick of Chabanos. Chabanos sends it down deep. Saves it. Good job, Dimitri, holding the line. We're going to get Kansas City for, yep, or rough. They're going to get him for rough. His hands came up on that. So
Which time?
the time he won, I think. The third time. Yeah. Sioux City's going to go to power play here with 3:40. Oh, they stopped the clock. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there they go. All right. 3:40 left. Pitch going to take the face off with Bauer and Harder, Hedquist and Dolman. Kansas City tries to clear it. Hedquist keeps his own, chips it back down. Harder, puck on his stick, looks for a shot. Down to Fitch. Fitch below the net. Out to Hedquist. Hedquist walks it. Back over to Fitch. Fitch shot, save. I think it was redirected in front. Hedquist walking. Over to Harder. Harder possesses it. Looks, little move. Back over to Hedquist. Hedquist shot, save, kick to the corner by the goaltender. Harder, puck in the corner. Fitch plays it down below the net. Fitch out to Hedquist at the point. Harder, puck with a stick. Back over to Hedquist. Shot, save, rebound, save. Good opportunities there. Dolman over to Hedquist. Hedquist to Fitch. Hedquist. Fake shot, Harder. Tried to thread the needle, intercepted by Kansas City. Kansas City's going to come with a 1-on-2. They're just going to let that guy skate in. Saved by Patrick. Kick to the wall. Harder takes possession. He's got a head of steam. This is going to be trouble for Kansas City. He's got to take the lead skates off, though. Oh, that's nothing. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. Bauer with the shot. Knocked away by the goaltender. Puck out to... and now we're going to have another penalty in Kansas City. Is that an interference? Another rough. I didn't see it. It was in front of the net, I'm guessing.
It must have been. I didn't catch it either.
Another 2 minute. It should be 5-on-3 for about 22 seconds. I'm sure Kansas City's going to take the time getting out there, try to kill off that 22-second penalty before the puck drops. A little gamesmanship. Yeah. I'd do the same thing.
Would,
yeah. Still going to complain about it, though. So we got McHugh and Bauer, Hector. Is that Patrick? Patrick and Graham out there. 4-3-2, so it's 5-on-4 hockey. Graham knocks it down at the blue line. Hector back behind him. And we're going to have a 2-on-0. Patrick comes out. Good. I don't know if that was the back check or Cam or both, but that was well played by Cam Patrick. And who back checked that? It was a good back check. Puck back to Graham. We've got 1:10 left on this power play. About 1:10 left on the clock for this period. Over to Bauer. Bauer pushes it up ice. Good puck protection. Bauer has beat two guys. Offside. Ooh! Okay. Kansas City clears it. I think we got away with one there. Can't connect with that pass. Patrick over to Bauer. Puck below the net. Cam Patrick stops it, gives it to his brother. Directing traffic. 40 seconds left in the power play. Got Graham, McCune, Hector. Hector on it. Got in zone. .25 seconds. Harder on the ice. Dolman, Hedquist. Graham comes in for a change. Puck up to McCune. Kansas City sends it all the way down. That was kind of a tough spot. That thing buried right along the bottom of the net there. Harder looking. Tries to flip it up over. Intercepted by Kansas City. Kansas City shot. Save. Here. Can you see?
Oh, I can see it.
Okay. Hey. All right, that's the period. At the end of one, it's tied. Sioux City 0, Kansas City 0. Be back in a minute. Tony Cherkis in the house. Sean, did you see that? It's Tony Cherkis. Hi, Tony Cherkis. 0-0 is the score, Eric. Hedgecliff taking a face off. Ran back to Patrick. Patrick to Harder. Tried to thread that needle with Dome, and puck just bouncing a little bit. Division's there. I like it. Kansas City. Let's go far side. Dolman intercepts. Sends it on net. Knocked away to the corner. Over to Hedquist. We got a penalty coming. We got an elbow on us, on Sioux City, on Dolman.
Yep.
Got an elbow in the corner by Dolman. Sioux City will go back on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Bauer, Hedquist, Patrick, Harder. Hedquist wins it back to Patrick. Patrick brings it around the boards. Kansas City holds his own. Up to Harder. Harder with the clean catch. Sends it deep. Down in the corner. We got Hedquist going to forecheck. Hedquist on the puck. Just going to eat along the wall and battle 3 guys and probably come out with the puck. Now it's 4-on-1. And then Hedquist is still going to forecheck. Kicks the puck away. Kansas City regroups. Cross ice. Through the neutral zone. Gains the zone. Now they're going to set up. Good play by McCune to just pester him. Keeps it, enters the zone. Jack's just going to play with it for a little bit. Gets bodied. Nice job by Jack. Jack gets back into the play. Kansas City sends it deep. Plays it behind the net. Patrick staying on the pressure. Kansas City dumps it. Nobody home. Harder sends it up. He just flipping it. Jack tried to play it. Offside. We touch up. We're clean. Egdorf puts pressure on it. Sioux City full strength. Egdorf pressuring. 14 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second period. Graham with the pressure. Stays on it. Bodies his man. Good job taking him off the puck. Hedquist controls it. Over to Dolman. Tries to one-time it. Goes wide right. Stays on him below the net. Out to Harder. Harder. Quick shot. Wide left. Dolman. Pressure. Kansas City flips it back below the net. Hedquist steps up on the pressure. Out to Harder. Harder. Down to Hedquist. Hedquist line pass. A little too low in the slot there. Back out to Harder. Harder throws it back down to the corner of Dolman, below the net. Chipped away, nobody home. Patrick, regrouping, back over to Harder. Harder sends it deep. Graham put the pressure on. Keeps pressuring. Causes the turnover. Fitch in slot, wide left. Back over to Ector. Ector out to Harder. Harder shot. Official gets taken out. Puck out of play. Somebody slewfooted the official there. I think Bauer. I think Bauer came through and the official started backing up, and I think he stepped on Bauer's stick. Don't quote me on that. Fitch. Yeah, we'll just let that one go. Bauer keeping pressure on out to Ector. Ector wins the battle. Goes down the half wall. Pestered by Kansas City. Connor's still on it. Over to Bauer. Bauer to Dunnigan. Dunnigan chips it. Puck loose. Kansas, and we're going to have an interference here on Kansas City for a rough. Okay, I'm like 0 for 7 on penalties. It looked like interference to me, I guess. I guess if you hit the guy when he doesn't have the puck, it could be interference, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. 34 for Kansas City is going to go to the box for a rough. Sioux City is going to go on a power play. We're going to go with Oh, Bauer, McCune, Graham, Ector, and Patrick. McCune's going to take the face off here. Out to Patrick. Patrick. A little too much air under that pass. Ector comes back and helps out. Puck clears the zone. Ector over to Patrick. Sioux City regroups in their own zone. Patrick does spin-a-rooney. Takes out the Oak Leafs logo there. Oak Leafs, Kansas City sends it down to Bauer. Bauer in their own zone, regrouping. They got to get in the zone here. Bauer puts a move on. Back to McCune. McCune has it in the slot, tries to chip it up to Graham. That's a high stick. Sioux City touches up. It'll be a face-off down to the left of Cam Patrick. 11 minutes, 15 seconds left in the second period. Tie game, 0-0. Sioux City's on a power play. Fitch is going to take the face off here. We got Sioux City wanted to play 4-on-4 there. You got Bauer coming on late. You got Harder, Fitch. You got Dolman. Yep, Dolman, Hedquist. Harder back to Hedquist below the net. Ryan directing traffic. Back to Harder. Harder up to Hedquist. Hedquist with the move on. Cross ice over to Bauer. Sioux City onside. Shot. Knocked down. We got Hedquist trying to hold the zone. Chipped over his stick. Takes possession of it. Kansas City pressures. 10 seconds left on the power play for Sioux City. Full strength hockey. Harder takes possession of it. He's got a lot of room if he goes. Move on. Gets below the net. Elbow to the face. And a little pump at the end. Bauer over to Hedquist. Hedquist, quick shot on net. Oh! Almost. I think Harder took a little piece of that one. I think it went post, pad, sat there. 0-0, 9:35 left in the second. Shots are 11. Kansas City, 8 Sioux City. It's been a good battle so far. Puck back to Chabanos. Chabanos, quick shot, deflected in front. Over to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider out to the point. Ebner, good low shot, redirected by Kansas City. Egdorf gets chased. McCune stays on his man. Egdorf steps up, tries to body. Chabanos chips it in. Kansas City intercepts. Chipped out of the zone. Dirk Schneider tried to hold it. McCune stays with it. Puck still in the neutral zone. Kansas City touches up. Toe drag. Shot. Save. Ebner chips. Dirk Schneider on it. Dirk Schneider clears out of the way. Egdorf comes out of the pile with it. Looks. Chips up to McCune. McCune puts a move on. Taken away by Kansas City. Sioux City offside. Goes back out Chabanos. Chabanos puts a little move on. Knocked off the puck. Kansas City through the neutral zone. Shot knocked down. Jack McCune will just send it all the way down for an ice. We'll take a face off to the right of Cam Patrick here. 8:20 left in the second. Sean, I'm thirsty. How about you?
I'm ready.
All right, we got Carson Fitch taking the face off with Patrick, Harder, Bauer, and Ector. We got a bouncy puck out there. Harder pressures his guy down the corner. Harder bodies and Fitch comes away with it. Chip down over to Patrick. Patrick tries to. It wasn't off. We knocked it back into the zone. It wasn't off. That's okay though. We'll take a whistle there. That was getting ugly. Quick. Say with Fitch, Bauer, Ector, Patrick, and Harder. Harder to Patrick. Back to Harder. Up to Bauer. Attempted to hit Ector, a little behind him. Bauer gains the zone over to Ector. Ector shot. Goalie knocked it above the net or deflected above the net. Bauer stays on the forecheck. Centers it. Good job by Kansas City to get in Ector's way there. Grant with a shot on net. Patrick tries to send it deep. Deflected away by Kansas City. Kansas City brings it out of the zone. Patrick chips it. Fitch takes it away. Kansas City takes possession in the neutral zone. Cross ice pass to Kansas City. Patrick steps up. Chips it away. Kansas City gains the zone. Gets it down deep. Pressured. Bauer staying on his man. Grant flips it up and over to Dolman. Dolman loses possession. Gains the zone. Little collision there. Dolman, nice job by Mr. Dolman, keeping that puck in the zone. Good battle. Big strong kid kicks in. Dolman just tries to center it, and Kansas City kicks it in their own net. 1-0 Sioux City. Puck's just sitting there. Kansas City comes away with it. Chip it in deep down to Dunnigan. Dunnigan plays it below the net. Kansas City runs into themselves. Over to Graham. Graham controls it, takes it back down below the net, tries to chip it, taken away by City. Kansas City centers, keeps it in the zone. To the slot. Patrick saves it. Somebody took out Kansas City in front.
It's all change.
4:45 left in the second. Harder's going to go play over there. Oh, here it comes. Egdorf takes the face off. Kansas City wins it. Goes back to Patrick. Patrick looking. Tipped away. Puck spurts out to Harder. Harder tries to cross ice. Deflected. On net. Covered by Kansas City. Have a face off to the right or the left of the Kansas City goaltender. I think we deflected that. He waved the icing, but I think it was us that touched it. I don't think they ever touched it. It was on net anyway. Whatever. It's okay, Sean.
It was hanging out in the blue, man.
Egdorf's going to take the face off. Down to the corner. McCune stays on it. He's battling 3 Kansas City guys. Kansas City comes away with it. Egdorf stays on it. Kansas City tries to take it out of the zone. Tipped away by Patrick. Patrick stays on it. Harder takes possession, takes a big sweep. Harder moving up ice. Kind of loses it there. Over to McCune. McCune goes to the center. Over to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider, good shot. Almost at the 5-hole. Patrick walks, loses an edge. Nobody home. We're making a change in the offensive zone here. Kansas City's got a clean possession here, moving it up ice. Over to Bauer. Bauer can't handle it. Kansas City takes it in the neutral zone. Enters our zone. Set up, wait for trailers. Nice deflection by Grant. Shot wide left. Grant went down on a knee there to deflect that puck away. Kansas City keeps it in front. Grant bodies. Harder battles. Patrick sends it around. Kansas City below the net. Patrick chips it away. Pitch comes down to help. Takes a hit. Patrick up to Ector. Ector's fast. Go, Hunter. They keep trying to. Hunter just battles through that body. Pitch comes away with it. Pitch is being lassoed. Back to Ebner. Ebner, quick pass to Chabanos. Chabanos shot. Kicked away. Kansas City tries to clear it. Riley Ebner keeps it in the zone, down to the corner. Pitch below the net. Chips it away. Kansas City breaks it out. Clears the zone. Kansas City up. Chabanos. Pressure. Good back check by Fitch. Fitch chips it through the legs. Pitch to Hunter. We got to get that thing deep. Dolman takes possession of it. Comes around. He's going to put a shot. Oh, tries to center it to Bauer. Kicked away by Kansas City. Dolman being corralled in the corner there. Kansas City possesses it. Centers it. Hedquist on the back check. Knocks his guy off the puck back to Ebner. Ebner looks. Sweeps it away. Up to Graham. Ooh, bounced over Dolman's stick. Hedquist is going to chase him. Back to Chabanos. I think Chabanos and Ebner have been trying to get off the ice for a while now. Just can never keep it down there long enough. 1 minute left in the second period. Chabanos gathers himself below the net. Up to Dolman. Dolman to Graham. Graham avoids a hit. Here comes Hedquist. Back to Chabanos. Chabanos puts a shot, blocked away. It's a stanchion. Ebner comes back, offside. Riley kind of helped him offside there. He kind of said, hey, I don't know what you're waiting for. Get in the zone. Come with me. Neutral zone face-off. 20 seconds left. We'll see how much action we get before the start of the third period. Ten, 9, puck drop, back to Harder. 5, just sends it down. That'll kill the period. At the end of 2, Sioux City leads Kansas City 1-0. Shots are 11 Sioux City, Kansas City 12. All right, 17 minutes on the clock. Sioux City leads Kansas City 1-0. We'll start the third period with Dirkschneider, Egdorf, and Kuhn, Patrick, and Harder. Puck drop. Back to Kansas City. Kansas City goes D to D. They're looking for that cross-ice pass. Up to Harder. Harder up to McCune. McCune avoids a big hit. Dirkschneider on the forecheck. Again, Egdorf just chase. Kansas City throws it to nobody. Dirkschneider with the pressure. McCune, body. Kansas City takes possession in their zone. Chipped away by Dirkschneider. Good pressure by Dirkschneider. Kansas City enters the zone. Chipped out. Regroup. Kansas City sends it deep. Patrick tries to play it below the net. Came in a little too hot. Harder controls it. Chips it up to McCune. McCune tries to one-touch it over to Fitch. Grant has it. Over to Fitch. Fitch throws it deep. Sioux City pressure. Fitch on it. Kansas City in the neutral zone. Back into their zone. Back into the neutral zone. Chipped away by Harder. Up to Fitch. Fitch, tries to center it to Bauer. A little behind him. Getting a little sloppy on the passes here. Back to Patrick. Grant tries to one-touch it. Works out. Up to Fitch. We got a 2-on-1. Oh, the stick lift from behind. On the back check. Kansas City just throws it out to the neutral zone. Patrick swipes at it. Kansas City wins that. Grant bodies. 34 from Kansas City. They're still battling in the corner. Ector comes in to help. Grant comes out with it. Up to Fitch. Fitch looking. Sees Bauer. Tape to tape. Bauer, that puck is sticky. Clears room for Patrick. Out the point, and Patrick just gobbles it. Saved by Cam Patrick. 14:20 left in the third. Sioux City up 1-0. Run clock. So these games go quick. Dunnigan steps in, tested by his man. Hedquist helping. Dunnigan pushes him off the puck. Dolman comes up ice. Hedquist pokes it away, chips it down low, has possession. Shot, center. Back up Shabanos. Shabanos over to Dunnigan. We got a penalty on Kansas City here. Chipped away by Kansas City, not possessed though. They're going to call that a possession somehow. It's all right. We're going to have a trip on Kansas City with 13:30 left in the third. Sioux City's going to go on a power play. We'll see what time it actually. Oh, they stopped the clock at 13:28. We're going to have Dolman, Harder, Hedquist, Fitch, and Bauer. We're going to drop this puck with about 1:45 to go in this power play. Puck drop, win back to Bauer. Bauer over to Dolman. Dolman looking over to Hedquist. Hedquist, Harder, Hedquist, Bauer. Chipped away by Kansas City. Sioux City regroups high in their own zone. Hedquist drops it back to Harder. Harder gains his zone. Centers it. Ooh. Shot high above the net by Bauer. Hedquist, fake shot. Over to Bauer. Bauer, one-timer. Kansas City tries to clear it. It does leave the zone. Hedquist chases. Still working. Back over to Grant. We got 50 seconds left in this power play. Grant far side to Bauer. Bauer to Fitch. We got two guys ganged up. Somehow that puck trickles through. Bauer had a good opportunity in front. I don't know how that got that far deep, or that deep. Patrick gets knocked off the puck. We're going to have a 1-on-0 somehow. Credit to 29 there. I don't know how he kept possessing that puck and went all the way through two guys. We regroup below the net. Patrick. Up to Ector. Ector. Loses the puck in the neutral zone. Graham steps up to grab it. Graham gains the zone. Graham skating. Loses the puck. Ector. We're going to get a trip on that? It's a little soft, but okay. Yeah. Those are always the softest when you step on the stick and you get called for it. I don't like those, but it is what it is. So Kansas City goes from full strength to back to a 5-on-4. Sioux City on a power play here. Kansas City fans aren't happy with that. I don't like the call either, but it is the call. If you step on the stick, unfortunately, it is a trip. I don't like it. I don't make the rules, though. You think they'd let me make the rules for a day? That'd be cool. We got Fitch and Bauer, Harder, Dolman, and Hedquist. It would be a very interesting day. Hedquist tries to bat that out of the air. Patrick's got to play that, or try to anyway. Hedquist sets up. We got 10 minutes, 30 seconds left in the period. Minute 29 left on the power play. Knocked away by Kansas City. Sends it back down deep. Oh, good effort there, Cam. Good effort there, Cam. Yep. Hedquist. Back to Harder. Harder skates through a skate check. Harder gains his own. Leaves the puck. Chips it. Centers it. Save. Behind the net. Grant wraparound. Saved again. Out to the top. Hedquist can't keep his own. A little too far. Sioux City will regroup. Hedquist. Tim Harder over there calling penalties for us. I like it. Dolman pressures his man. Dolman sends it back down to Fitch. Fitch held up a little bit, still hooked. He grabbed the kid's stick. 25 seconds left in Sioux City power play. 9:30 left in the game. Patrick behind the net, pressured by Kansas City. Up to Fitch. We got Egdorf streaking. That puck just right there just stops. Fitch between his legs. Somehow we're going to get a penalty here, but it happens. His stick came up high, up into the face. Sioux City's going to go to the box. Kansas City penalty is going to expire here shortly. I think they got to wait for the puck drop before they let him out. It's going to be 4-on-4 for a half a second. And then Kansas City will have a power play. Can't let them out yet. Shut the door. So our kill unit would be Harder, Egdorf, McCune, Dunnigan, swing and a miss. McCune chips it off the wall. We got a 2-on. Just in that neutral zone. Fuck. Just dies. Save, Patrick. One nothing Sioux City. 8:30 left in the third. Sioux City's got a minute 20 left on the penalty kill. We're going to bring Patrick on for Dunnigan. Sioux City wins it back to Patrick. McCune steps up, sends it the length of the ice. Kansas City goaltender stops it. They set up Egdorf. Light pressure. Pins his guy up against the wall. Kansas City comes down and helps. Gain the zone. Then he's just bullied there. Grant sends it the length of the ice. 35 seconds left on the penalty kill. McCune with pressure below the net. Forces Kansas City out early. Hedquist steps up. Kansas City gains the zone. Shot. High. Wide. Pressure by McCune. Pressure by Harder. Up against the wall. Jack comes in to help. Sends it the length of the ice. 10 seconds. Hedquist with the pressure. Sioux City is full strength. Pitch comes back on the ice. Good body by Patrick. Got Dolman. Dolman, I think, stick rubbed up against the boards a little too much. Couldn't get everything on it. Patrick has possession below the net. Sends it back to Harder. Harder. Skating. Looking. Sending it. Neutral zone. Kansas City takes possession. Dolman. Good play. Shot. Save. Loose. He clears the zone. Tipped away by Dolman. Dimitri and Blake kind of make a Kansas City sandwich there. Dimitri goes down. Oh, good check from Kansas City. Dolman takes a hit. Fitch pesters. Interfered with. That was a big. That's one they probably should have called.
Right.
Chabanos. Over to Dunnigan. Fitch. Over to Bauer. Starting to get a little more physical here on the Kansas City side. Trying to make something happen. Fitch with the move. One-timer high. Bauer had the 8-iron out on that one. Hector battles. Going to force him to the side. Chases. Dirk Snyder steps out on the ice, makes an impact right away. Shifts it off the wall, gets taken out. Holds the zone though. Cross ice pass for Kansas City. Kansas City gains the zone. Down below the net. Egdorf taps it away. Shot right into the gut. A McCune save. Patrick. Rebound goal. Kansas City. .430 left in the third period. It's 1-1. Four minutes left by the time we drop this puck. We're going to go Dolman, Hedquist, Graham, Patrick, and Harder. Graham takes an elbow to the face and then gets dummied again. Puck down below the net. Hedquist gets checked from behind. Doesn't go down. Oh. I have no idea what's going on over in that corner right now. Just bodies everywhere. Grant takes possession. Back over to the half wall. Kansas City dumps it down below their net. Graham's going to come back off. Bauer steps in. You can see with an outlet pass. Intercepted by Hedquist. Hedquist. Taken away by Kansas City. Hector steps on. Kansas City sends it down. Harder off the wall. Bounces off the Kansas City defender. Still below the net. On Bauer's stick. Bauer looking. Centers it. Bounces through. We got Hunter Hector. Shot. Tipped away by Kansas City. Kansas City throws it out. We got a 2-on-1 coming back here. What happened there? We're lucky they couldn't connect on the pass. Patrick tries to take it through a couple guys. Interfered with. Cam pokes it away. Out to Harder. Harder's going to send it the length of the ice. Icing Sioux City. Yeah, we'll take that whistle. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left by the time puck drop happens. 1-1. Egdorf, Ebner, McCune, Dirk Schneider, Dunnigan. Shot, wide right. Kansas City keeps it. Throws it back down low again. Egdorf gives chase. Ebner gives chase. Puck loose out front. Goal. (2-1) Kansas City. 2 minutes left. Egdorf, Dirk Schneider, McCune, Ebner, Dunnigan. He's waiting for the kid to turn around, then he drops it. Ebner over to Dunnigan. Dunnigan at his feet, kicks it back around over to McCune. McCune possesses it, gets it out of the zone. Kansas City re-enters the zone, taken out by Ebner. Ebner up to Dunnigan. Dunnigan takes his man out. Puck it through the neutral zone. Back to Ebner. Ebner. Egdorf. Egdorf up to McCune. McCune slides it up to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider getting harassed. Oh, good vision there. Ebner. Up to Dirk Schneider. Dirk Schneider. Back to Ebner. We're going to get a penalty here. And that should end the game. I'm assuming Kansas City is going to kind of slow play this thing. Yeah, they're going to start it again.
Yeah.
We're going to get an unsportsmanlike on the other end, too. I don't know what that does for us. I think it's just a double minor, so it's still a 5-on-4. Power play for Sioux City. We're going to pull the goaltender, so it's going to be 6-on-4. The clock is still stopped, so this is kind of nice. Now it's running again. 20 seconds left. Face off down below the net. Puck loose. Shot. Saved. Kansas City 12. Out to Hedquist. Hedquist over to Harder. Harder centers it. 6. We got to get one on net here. Yep. Knocked away in front. Cleared. Sioux City's going to drop this one 2-1. Next game is what? 3:45. JV. Varsity immediately to follow. That's what time it's supposed to start. So stay with us. We'll see you guys here after a couple hours.